All right, it's day one. We just woke up probably like an hour ago, and we are officially on the Wonderland Trail. So super excited for today. We have about 14 miles ahead of us, and the weather already looks super beautiful. So can't wait to see what unfolds throughout the day. I think one of the things that I'm most excited to experience is the connection that's birthed out of the disconnection. And this will be the longest I've ever gone without, kind of being in touch with other people. And so I know that from my previous experiences doing it for a shorter amount of time, there's a really cool groundedness that you gain from these types of experiences. And I think that for me, that's something that I'm really excited to experience on maybe a larger scale.
Yeah, so I think what I'm most excited about for this trip is just really understanding more about the connectiveness of this place. You know, I've got an opportunity to hike here and backpack in lots of different places, but we often don't think about what happened before we arrived and all of the different ecosystems that connect together and how all that plays together to create the experience that we're all gonna have.
It's been a truly awesome day so far. It's our first day on the trail. We're both super tired getting up, but truthfully, there's no place I'd rather be right now. All right, so we are at the end of day one. We started at Mowich Lake this morning and left at about 8 and been hiking until about 3:30 until we got to Mystic Lake. So we've seen some really, really awesome views of Rainier, which is a little bit hidden right now. But that was super fun to see today. And yeah, we went about 14 miles. So feel like we got a good chunk out of the way and kind of eased into the trip and just finished making dinner and just super excited for tomorrow.
On the trail here, day 2, feeling really good. You can see the sun's coming up through the trees over there. So yeah, today's at the sunrise campsite, so it's not really that many miles, but still a lot of elevation, and so we're excited to kind of, I don't know, the first day it's because you wake up in the car, maybe it feels a little bit different, but waking up in the tent and packing everything up kind of makes you feel like you're finally really doing it. So it should be a good day, and hopefully the sun doesn't beat us down too much, but it looks like it's going to be beautiful. tell me what you're feeling.
I just feel so lucky to be here. I'm just so grateful. You know, like thinking back to the beginning of the year, not knowing if this could happen. It's really, really cool.
Well, we forgot to make an end of day video yesterday, which is odd because we had so much time because we had our shortest day. So we only had to do 9 miles, which we knocked out before lunch. And so we had all afternoon and we did a whole bunch of other things, but we forgot that piece. So instead of not having it, we thought we'd do it now. So yesterday was really our easiest day on the trail. Still had a good amount of climbing, but the miles were short enough that we could get it done pretty quickly. There were some really pretty views, especially when you got up to, I forget what it was called now, but you could see Fremont Lookout, and then back you could see Rainier, and it was up in that pass area. It was really, really pretty. And then the rest of the day was nice too, as we hiked to our camp spot at sunrise and enjoyed Shadow Lake. We both jumped in Shadow Lake, and which was great because it was a hot sunny day yesterday, so we were able to get in the water and enjoy that, and then just sun off. So yeah, it turned out to be a really nice place. It's popular, lots of people kind of day hiking through that space, but it was an enjoyable day. Anything else I forgot?
No, it was nice to have some time to just like kind of relax and chill and soak it all in. So we just got to Summerland campsite, so we are halfway through our longest day. It's been going pretty well so far. We started at 5 a.m. in the dark, and that was pretty cool because there were some really awesome stars out and the moon was super bright and that sort of thing. So always fun to do a little bit of night hiking. But yeah, we've got about just over 10 miles in for the day, and pretty good amount of uphill. So a little tired at this point, but can keep going.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. So today was day 3. We hiked from Sunrise to Nickel Creek. So we had about 22 miles to cover today. So I think we're both pretty tired and ready for bed. But overall, it was a pretty awesome day. We got up around 4:30 and we're hiking underneath the stars, which were really, really beautiful this morning. And then we kind of moseyed our way down and over White River and then up to Summerland, which started to give us a different angle of Rainier, which was beautiful. And then we continued to keep going up and got to Panhandle Gap, and we saw some mountain goats along the way and just some kind of cool different terrain. And then from there we continued on, and I think that's when the sun started to hit us. It was hot today, but from there we got all the way to Indian Bar. Right around lunchtime, and then from there it was back uphill, but we had some really, really stunning views of Rainier, which were just, I mean, there's no other way to get those views unless you're doing something like this. So I think we both feel pretty lucky to have had a clear day so that we could really take it all in despite how hot it felt. And then after that, we started to make our way to Nickel Creek. So not necessarily our favorite campsite. We have to walk pretty far to get water. But it is what it is, and it's serving its purpose for tonight. And yeah, excited to see what day 4 brings. It's like that combination. No wind. You're just in the damp woods. Oh.
Did you say damp or dam? Both.
Both.
Huh? End of day 4. Here we are. We finished just a couple hours ago. Just got done making dinner and filtering water and getting everything ready for tomorrow because we have another early start and another long day. But yeah, today was a pretty good day. It was really spent a lot of time in the trees climbing around, which was okay because the sun was not out. It was a foggy, cloudy day for the vast majority, so not a lot of views, not a lot of things to see in terms of mountain views, except for I don't know, about like 11 o'clock we got up to, well, a little before that,
10,
we got up to Reflection Lakes, and it was clear right then, which was a perfect time for it to be clear because you have a great view of the mountain. And then our friends Allie and Joe came with our resupply of food, which was great. So we were able to just carry 3 days and then kind of swap out with stuff that they brought. And they also brought us like a gourmet lunch, which was nice,
so
like
good.
real food. So it was nice to see them and to get a nice lunch and resupply all of our food. And then just motored ourselves this afternoon into camp. We're right next to Pyramid Creek, so we're in the Pyramid Creek camp space, which is a glacier-fed creek, which I don't know why they call it a creek. It's a very big creek, and it's a creek.
It's true.
Yeah, so that was kind of our day. Anything else I've missed, or?
No, I think it was another great day. There were parts that felt long and really sweaty. But I don't know, kept smiling, kept laughing thanks to this one. And excited to get to our last big day tomorrow because then it feels like we're in the home stretch. Yeah, which will be awesome.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, 60 miles in.
Here we go.
Bear, brought to you by Sweat, Dirt, Sunscreen, and Glacier Water. You want this look? That's all you gotta do.
It's best it's looked in weeks.
Going for the all natural.
Look and smell. Well, you definitely got the look and smell now.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, smell like roses. Call me Old Eagle Eyes for a reason.
They do. He's just chomping down there.
Yeah. Cool.
Hello, Mr. Bear.
Yeah. Awesome to see a bear.
I'm so happy. I wanted to see one
Yeah.
from a distance.
From a distance.
All right, so we are officially done with day 5. Super excited. But so we started at Pyramid Creek this morning, passed through Devil's Dream, South Puyallup, Clapatchie, and then we're here at North Puyallup. So we had about 15-ish miles today, so a pretty good trek nonetheless. I think one of the highlights was that Nate spotted a bear off in the distance, which was super fun. I've been hoping that that would happen. And we also had lunch at St. Andrew Lake, which I loved. So it was such a fun spot. The weather's been beautiful, so it was just fun to catch some shade but still be down by the water. And really, really beautiful wildflowers today.
Yeah.
So that's been something that's been fun to kind of take in some different views and that sort of thing. Definitely still lots of uphill, lots of downhill, lots of switchbacks. So I think we're both feeling a little bit good. Well, no, like we're feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
We're feeling pretty good and excited to finish tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a little bit bittersweet. Excited to get home and shower and everything like that, but already starting to reflect on how awesome this trip has been and be a little sad that it's almost over. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. It's been a good day, and excited for one more good day. And we'll see how it goes. How much water do you actually need?
Probably like a liter.
How much do you need versus how much you want? You know, because I'm trying to fill your basic needs, not all the ones in the world that you have.
Well, truthfully, I've been dehydrated every day, so I don't know that my basic needs are being met.
1.5 miles, not even that. 'Cause this whole thing is 6.
Taste this deliciousness. I want to see. That's so good.
Brought to you by Bolt Organic Energy Chews, pink lemonade. She likes lemonade. He likes lemonade. They all like lemonade.
It's so put into the corner. I like it. It's really the best flavor.
Last 4 miles.
You know, I've been thinking about this trip for a long time, and you know, it's so many things that I didn't even think about or imagine it would be. So I feel very blessed to have done this with Lizzy and gotten the opportunity to spend the time disconnected but together. All right, our final day, day 6, has come to an end. We are back here at Mowich Lake. The last day was good. I mean, we got up at 4 and got on the trail by 4:45, and I think we had like 15.5 miles to do. Knocked it out really fast because it's not even 1 o'clock yet, and stopped for breaks along the way. It was great. We had some amazing sunrise views this morning as the sun came up. Yeah, and then
River.
oh yeah, the river crossing, Mowich River, was fun. I mean, because it was really roaring. So that was it's always fun to try, you know, to do those type of things. And then a couple mile climb at the end, which is fitting. But excited that we did the whole thing, all 93 and change miles plus other miles has been completed, and we're back. So what else today? What else are you feeling from today?
I just feel really proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really lucky that we got to do this together.
Yeah. It was a long hike and a long preparation to get ready to hike. So happy to be here and have this be done. So that's what the Wonderland Trail looks like. 6 days, 90 some miles, a few tears, a lot of laughs, pretty good food, and a lot of enjoyable views. Well, until next time.
That's right.
The view we enjoyed from the summit of Mount Rainier could hardly be surpassed in sublimity and grandeur. But one feels far from home, so high in the sky. So much so that one is inclined to guess that, apart from the acquisition of knowledge and the exhilaration of climbing, more pleasure is to be found at the foot of the mountains than on their tops. Doubly happy, however, is the man to whom lofty mountain tops are within reach, for the lights that shine there illuminate all that lies below. John Muir.